Jr., our host, and we invite you to play along with our students today. No calculators, pencil and paper only. Might just remind you also that this is the last competition prior to the Christmas break. We will not be on next week. I'll have some announcements at the end of today's show to tell you about our next competition, which will be in 1994 on New Year's Day. Let's get right into the competition, toss-up and bonus questions. Here's our first toss-up question. It is a math question of sorts. You may or may not want to write it down, but to be safe, I'd encourage you to do so. What does 6 plus 2 equal in base 8? Yes, John?
1.
Incorrect. First assembly? Yes, Robbie?
8.
No, 10. 10 in base 8. 6 plus 2 is 10. Next toss-up, it's a two-sentence toss-up question. The Russians conquered most of what vast, indefinite area of land by 1598? Winters are extremely severe. They're getting... Yes, John?
Siberia.
That is correct, yes, as low as 90 below. You can applaud that answer. Here is SBEC's bonus question. When Khrushchev was ousted in 1964, 3 men took control of the country. Name any 2 of them. Need an answer?
Gorbachev, Yeltsin.
No, Brezhnev was one, Kosygin was another, and Podgorny was the third. Next toss-up. What outer covering distinguishes a mollusk? Yes, John?
It has a shell.
That is correct, yes, a shell. Here's your bonus question. He formulated the first explanation of radioactivity in 1902. Name him. Need an answer?
Curie?
No, Ernest Rutherford is who we're looking for. Toss-up. Perhaps the silliest presidential cabinet meeting in history was the one called by President Andrew Johnson for noon on March the 4th, 1869, giving President Johnson an excuse for not attending his successor's inauguration. Whom did he not want to... Yes, John?
Ulysses S. Grant.
That is correct, who he did not want to see sworn in. Here's your bonus question. RICO laws were originally enacted to fight organized crime. What do the letters RICO stand for? Need an answer, John?
We have none, I'm sorry.
Okay, racketeer, influenced, and corrupt organizations is what we're looking for. Toss-up. Classify the following sentence according to its structure. Here's the sentence. I know where she lives. Yes, Hillary?
Simple.
Incorrect. Yes, Hank?
I buzzed.
We've got Hank. You hair trigger an answer? Unfortunately, be real careful. We can't take it, Robbie, but give it to me anyway. What's your
Complex.
answer?
Statement.
No, we'd already, you're not giving us an answer. Sorry, couldn't take it. Be real careful. Hair triggers on the booths. Here's our next toss-up. Complex is the correct answer, would have been the correct answer. The trapezius and the latissimus dorsi muscles are located in which part of the body? Yes, Jamie?
The back.
That is correct, yes. Here's your bonus question. What London street became famous because of the romance between Elizabeth Barrett and Robert Browning? Need an answer, John?
Downing?
No, Wimpole Street. Wimpole Street. Here is a verbal math question. You'll have to do some calculations. John got on an elevator on the 4th floor. It went up 2 floors. Then it went down 5 floors. Finally, it went up 9 floors where John got off. Yes, John?
10th floor?
That is correct, the 10th floor. Here's your bonus. Romulus was the mythical founder of Rome. His ancestors were Aeneas and his wife. Identify this daughter of Latinus who Aeneas married after he landed in Italy. Need an answer?
Dido.
No, Lavinia. we're looking for. Toss-up. Two-sentence question for you. The Chicago White Sox threw the 1919 World Series in an incident featured in the film 8 Men Out. With what plea did a young boy implore White Sox player... Yes, Robbie?
Say it ain't so, Joe.
That is correct, yes. In the aftermath of the scandal. FACS bonus question, Hank. To whom does this passage refer? Quote, he has erected a multitude of new offices and sent hither swarms of officers to harass our people and eat out their substance. End quote. Need an answer?
The devil?
No, King George III. Some people did call him the devil, so that, yeah, couldn't take it though. Next toss-up. What famous English author also spoke Hindustani before he was 6?
Rudyard Kipling.
That is correct. And your bonus question. The oldest standing black church in the United States is the African Meeting House. In what northern city is it located?
Boston.
That is correct, yes, Boston. Here's your bonus question. Excuse me, toss-up either team. This passage refers to what island? Here's the passage. In 1946, the United States offered to buy the island. Although the Danish government refused, it gave the U.S. permission to retain and develop its major radar and weather patrol base at Thule, T-H-U-L-E.
Greenland.
That is correct, John. SBEC's bonus question. What three brothers once played in the same major league outfield? Your answer?
The Assembly Brothers.
No, that's all right. Good try. The Alou brothers, Felipe, Matty, and Jesus. Toss-up. Who was the emperor and czar of Russia from 1825 to 1855? He was notorious for his despotic rule. Yes, John?
Tsar Nicholas.
Which one?
Second.
Incorrect. First Assembly? Yes, Hank?
Tsar Nicholas I.
That is correct. Nicholas I. Here's your bonus question. Even though the timer is up, we'll give you a complete 7 seconds for this. Niccolò Machiavelli is famous for his political philosophy. What Italian city did he hail from?
Venice.
No, Florence is what we're looking for. We're going to take a brief time out. When we come back, we'll have a chance to meet the competing students that are representing these two great schools. Be sure to stay with us. We've got a lot more coming your way.
United American Bank is proud to sponsor News Channel 3's Knowledge Bowl. United American Bank thinks in terms of investments. Their sponsorship of Knowledge Bowl is an investment in our youth, an investment in our future. We wish all the talented participants the best of luck in this exciting competition. United American, a proud sponsor of News Channel 3's Knowledge Bowl. It's education worth $1 million.
Each of our students not only has the pleasure to represent their respective schools, but they're also happen to be leaders in many other activities on the school campus. We're going to start with the First Assembly Christian School with Brent Smith, who's a member of the Junior Honor Society. He's also won awards in Geometry, Bible 1, and Latin 1. Enjoys reading. He's active in student government, the chess club, and the Latin club. He plans to major in pre-med, then go on to medical school, and wants to one day be a doctor. Ray Mink has won awards in Geometry, Latin, Algebra 1 and 2, is a member of the National Honor Society, Mu Alpha Theta, and the Latin Club. He hasn't decided on a college yet, as he's just a junior, and wants to be a plastic surgeon, however, one day. The captain of the team is Hank Smith, who's a member of the Fellowship of Christian Athletes, Spanish Club, and FBLA. Plays varsity football, is in the Senior Guys Club, is staff member of Leawood Baptist Church. His college plans at the moment are undecided, but plans a career in electrical engineering. Robbie Seeland is a member of the National Honor Society, Mu Alpha Theta, and the Latin Club. He's won an Advanced Biology Award, enjoys computers and music, hopes to attend Vanderbilt, then go on to Harvard Law School, and would like to become a judge one day. The alternates for First Assembly are Chris Powell and Brad Bills. The school coordinator is Dory Short, and the principal Howard Freeman for the Crusaders of First Assembly Christian School. And for the Southern Baptist Educational Center, we start with Brad Moore, who's Vice President of the National Honor Society. He's also won awards in physical science and Spanish, was on last year's Knowledge Bowl team, is active in his church in both youth choir and evangelism explosion, plans to attend Mississippi State and become an engineer. Jamie Porcio is the student council president. He's also chaplain of the Honor Society. He's first in the region in the MSU geometry competition, is an electrical apprentice, plans to study electrical engineering at Memphis State University. John Michael McCarter is the captain of the team, and he's just a junior. He's a member of the National Honor Society, has won the Superior Achievement Awards in Latin II, English, and History, was on last year's Knowledge Bowl team. He enjoys Bible study, creative writing, chess, and hiking. He's active in the DeSoto County Writers Guild, plans to major in English at Rhodes College, and wants careers in public relations and freelance writing. Hillary Haynes is a National Merit Commended student. She participated in Leaders of Tomorrow, is also Student Council Vice President, is involved with Mu Alpha Theta, enjoys cheerleading, piano, soccer, choir, and her plans at the moment are to attend Samford University and wants to become a pediatrician. The alternates that we have here today are Brian McCann and Whit Davis. The school coordinators are Tammy Skinner and Diane Bishop, and David Manley is the principal for the Trojans of Southern Baptist Educational Center. Well, Dr. Richard Rant is the founding dean of the College of Communication Fine Arts at Memphis State University. He was recently named chairman of the Tennessee Film Entertainment and Music Commission. In addition, he served numerous organizations as chairman, advisor, board member, president, and other capacities, including the Citizens Advisory Council and also Crime Stoppers. With all that out of the way, you have a little bit better chance to understand who's competing today. We'll come back for round two of our competition right after this.
First Assembly Christian School provides a quality college preparatory program in a Christian environment, offering advanced courses in mathematics, science, and computer science. Resource classes, reading, and elementary enrichment programs are also available to students. By integrating Christian principles and values into its curriculum, F.A.C.S. provides a spiritual foundation for moral development. The faculty at F.A.C.S. strives to meet the spiritual, intellectual, social, and physical needs of its students while respecting their individual uniqueness. Opportunities for leadership are provided in student government, Future Business Leaders of America, Honor Society, and other various clubs. Athletic competition is an important activity for the F.A.C.S. Crusaders, who have won district championships in football and baseball. The balanced program at First Assembly Christian School prepares students to be knowledgeable, responsible citizens in our society. First Assembly Christian School, a proud participant in News Channel 3's Knowledge Bowl.
We hope you're already enjoying today's show. We're going to put some more points on the board as we have a chance to delve more into the intelligence of our students today. Here's our first toss-up question for round two of today's show. What fictional character is referred to in this passage from a short story? This person on his trial by court-martial expressed with an oath the wish that he might never hear of the United States again. Yes, Hank?
The Man Without a Country.
What's his name?
John.
No. Unfortunately, can't take that. Yes, John?
Adam Smith.
No, it's Philip Nolan. Philip Nolan. Here's a three-part multiple choice question. In a DC current, is the magnitude of the current generally constant, oscillating, or slowly decreasing? Yes, John?
Constant.
That is correct. Yes, it is constant. And here's your bonus question. If one were to show you a Hertz-Sprung-Russell diagram, exactly what would you be looking at? Need an answer, John?
A schematic diagram?
No. Incorrect. No, it's a diagram in which the stars are plotted according to their spectra and their absolute magnitude. The first televised presidential debates took place in what year? Yes, Brent?
I didn't touch it.
Do you have an answer? No?
1924.
Okay, that's good. That's the way to go with it. Go with the flow. No, unfortunately. Yes, Jamie?
1964.
No, 1960 is what we're looking for. Hair triggers, be very careful. In December of 1911, 1912, 10 men visited it, but no one else visited it again until 1957, when explorers connected with the International Geophysical Year retraced Scott's and Amundsen's routes. What are we talking about? Yes, John?
The North Pole.
Incorrect. Yes, Brent?
South Pole.
That is correct, yes, the South Pole. Here's FACS bonus question, Hank. Of the wave variables, I'm going to give you 5. I need you to tell me which three describe the space properties of waves. Of the wave variables, frequency, wavelength, period, amplitude, and polarization, which 3 describe the space properties of waves? You have 7 seconds.
I think that these two are.
Need an answer, Hank?
Frequency, wavelength, and amplitude.
You had 2 of the 3. Unfortunately, we don't give partial credit. Wavelength, amplitude, and polarization is the 3rd. Tough to do that in 7 seconds. Next toss-up. You may want to use pencil and paper for a brief calculation here. The voltage across a device is 48 volts, and its resistance is 8 ohms. What current will flow through it? The voltage across a device is 48 volts, and its resistance is 8 ohms. What current will flow through it? Yes, John?
Direct current.
Incorrect. Yes, Hank?
6.
That is correct, yes. 6 amp current. FACS bonus question. Name the author whose work is exclusively concerned with the odd characters of New York City's theatrical district. Need an answer, Hank?
The Great Gatsby.
No, Damon Runyon is who we're looking for. Next toss-up. In psychology, a complex, organized, unlearned behavior pattern that applies to all members of a particular species is called what? Yes, John?
Racial memory. Racial memory.
Incorrect. Yes, Robbie?
Instinct.
That is correct, yes, instinct. Unlearned behavior. Here's your bonus question. What 3 U.S. presidents graduated from military academies? What 3 U.S. presidents graduated from military academies? Need an answer?
Truman, Ulysses S. Grant, and Theodore Roosevelt.
Incorrect. Grant is 1, Eisenhower, and Carter, Jimmy Carter. Toss-up. Many historians cite the death of Queen Elizabeth I of England in 1603 as marking the end of what period of European history? Yes, John?
Victorian era.
Incorrect. Yes, Robbie?
Elizabethan.
That is correct. We'll take that, or the Renaissance. FACS bonus question. Areas measured in acres under our present system of measurement are measured in what metric system unit that begins with an H?
Hectares.
That is correct, yes. For this toss-up, I need 2 answers, excuse me. I need 2 answers for this one. And the answers, you need to tell me how each died. American patriots Alexander Hamilton and Nathan Hale both died violent deaths. How did each die? Yes, John?
Hamilton died in a duel, and Hale was put to death by British soldiers.
How was Hale?
Executed by British soldiers.
How executed?
By gunpoint.
Incorrect. Yes, Hank?
Hamilton was killed by a gunshot and Hale by hanging.
That is correct, yes, by hanging. FACS bonus. What insect did Thomas Hunt Morgan use to prove his theory of heredity?
A fly. A fly.
Something more specific.
A house fly.
Incorrect. A fruit fly is what we need. A fruit fly. You may want to use pencil and paper for this. It's a question of geometry, but it is a word question more than anything else. Listen very carefully. I'm looking for a fraction as the answer. What fraction of an equilateral triangle is the largest 30, 60, 90-degree triangle that fits within it? What fraction of an equilateral triangle? Yes, John?
1/2.
That is correct, 1/2. Here's your bonus question. Tobacco was the important crop of colonial Virginia and Maryland. What was the major crop of colonial South Carolina?
Indigo?
No, rice is what we're looking for, rice. That's the end of this second round of competition. A very tight score, just 20 points separate our two teams. We'll come back with a $1 million round. Don't go away.
Southern Baptist Educational Center is a Christian institution that offers a well-balanced curriculum that glorifies God. SBEC maintains a very strong academic program for students in K through 12. The school offers unique opportunities for both the gifted student and the learning impaired. An advanced curriculum includes honor courses in science, mathematics, government, and English. There is a rich tradition of athletics at SBEC with a variety of activities available for elementary and high school students. SBEC has an outstanding program of study in the realm of the performing and fine arts. Courses in music, theater, and art encourage students to grow and excel. SBEC is pleased to offer a diverse program of curricular and co-curricular activities. But most importantly, SBEC strives to teach students Christian principles and lifestyles that will prepare them to cope with the future. Southern Baptist Educational Center, a proud participant in News Channel 3's Knowledge Bowl.
Well, it's a $1 million round. Our focus goes to current events from our typical topics of math, science, history, and literature and other base studies of and academic disciplines. Here's our first question. We've asked the studio audience not to applaud, so you have a chance to hear as many questions as is possible. Who is the chairman of the Senate Armed Services Committee? Yes, John?
None.
That is correct. The campaign manager of the governor-elect of New Jersey was questioned under oath about?
Rollins, about walkabout votes.
Can't take it. 5-point penalty. Let me complete the question. The campaign manager of the governor-elect of New Jersey was questioned under oath about reported efforts to suppress what during the campaign? Yes, Hank?
The blank votes.
That is correct. What is the mascot for the new Jacksonville NFL team? Yes, Hillary?
Jaguars.
That is correct. John Scully recently accepted a post as chairman and CEO of Spectrum Information Technologies, hoping to succeed as well as he did with what $8 billion a year company from which he recently resigned? Yes, John?
Apple Computer.
That is correct. To prepare for races such as the New York Marathon, some runners attempting to improve endurance in long-distance events receive a transfusion of their own blood shortly before a race. Name this practice. Yes, Robbie?
Blood load.
No. Can't take that. Yes, John?
Blood run.
No, blood doping is what we're looking for. Translate the title of the Pope's 179-page encyclical, Veritatis Splendor. Yes, John?
Great words.
Incorrect. The Splendor of Truth. 97-year-old George Burns has signed a contract to play what Las Vegas casino? Yes,
Caesar's
John?
Palace.
On his 100th birthday, that is correct. October 23rd marked the 10th year anniversary of the deaths of 241 U.S. soldiers killed when a suicide truck rammed their barracks in what city? Yes,
Beirut.
that is correct. After allegations by a Mississippi State football coach that Auburn filled their footballs with a certain gas to give them more lift, scientists proved that the theory doesn't work. What was the gas? Yes, John?
Helium.
That is correct. The Senate recently voted to issue a formal apology to natives of what state for the overthrow of their kingdom by U.S. agents a century ago? Yes, John?
Hawaii.
That is correct. Bill Cosby's wife Camille recently bought a 365-acre dairy farm in Buckland, Massachusetts to save it from what progressive fate and to preserve valuable farmland? Yes, John?
Was going to make into a strip mall.
Incorrect. to save it from residential development. According to the federal government's recent report on gifted and talented children, quote, America's ambivalence toward the intellect, end quote, makes some students not want to excel for fear of being branded a blank. Yes, sir? Incorrect. Yes, Hillary?
Geek.
No, dweeb is what we're looking for. Speaking at of which none of you qualify. Speaking at a conference on teenage pregnancy, Christine Gebbe, the Clinton administration's AIDS advisor, called on Americans to take a more positive attitude towards what natural process to stop behaving like a repressed Victorian society. Yes, John?
Childbirth.
Incorrect. Yes, Hank?
Abstinence.
No sexuality generally. Officials are considering the placement of telephones linked to a suicide hotline on what well-known bridge from which 937
Golden Gate.
Have jumped to their deaths since it opened. That is correct, 937. Paramount announced that they will join Chris Craft Industries to launch a new national TV network. Will this be the 4th, 5th, 6th, or, yes, Hillary?
5th.
7th broadcast network? You're right, 5th it is. Who is lead singer for the R&B group Maze? Frankie Beverly. Accusing their competitor of engaging in predatory pricing, 3 Arkansas pharmacies recently won a judgment against what retailer? Yes, John?
Walmart.
Forcing it to raise prices, that is correct. Tennessee Department of Education materials sent to high school seniors misspelled scarlet in the scarlet letter and gall in earlier name for France. Spell both scarlet and gall. Yes, Ray?
S-C-A-R-L-E-T-T and G-A-U-L.
Incorrect. Excuse me, incorrect. Yes, John?
S-C-A-R-R-L-E-T-G-A-U-L.
Incorrect. It's S-C-A-R-L-E-T and gall, G-A-U-L. Is that the end of our round? That's the end of our competition today. We're going to verify the scores. When we come back, we'll have some announcements about what will not happen next week and what will be happening on January the 1st.
McDonald's is proud to support News Channel 3's Knowledge Bowl. The success of Memphis area McDonald's restaurants is due to the talent and hard work of the employees, many of whom are high school students. By supporting Knowledge Bowl, McDonald's is able to say thanks and continued good luck to all the young people of the Mid-South. McDonald's, a proud sponsor of News Channel 3's Knowledge Bowl. It's education worth $1 million.
Well, the scores have been verified so the Southern Baptist Educational Center will move on to the second round of competition. Also, just a quick announcement, next week we will not be having our competition. However, be sure to join us at a special time on New Year's Day, 9 a.m., only that day only, when we'll have Booker T. Washington and Hernando, Mississippi. For all of us here at Channel 3, I'm Kyle Rote Jr. So long.